Okay, we're gonna check this starter. If you go to start your car and the starter doesn't turn, this is a way to check and see if the starter itself is working, or if you're not getting the start signal to it from the key. So this is a manual transmission car. When you do this step, you want to make sure that the shifter is in neutral. With an automatic, you want to make sure it's in park or neutral. And on both situations, you want to make sure the key is off. You don't want it in gear, and you don't want the key on, because when you do this, the engine could start and run, and if it's in gear and you're on the ground, the car will run over you. So make sure, again, it's in neutral or park, and the key is turned off. This nut here, try to focus on it, is from the battery positive wire, comes through and connects there. The small wire on a starter is from the key. This big wire coming out of the solenoid to the starter is where the solenoid sends power to the starter for it to start. Do not mess with this wire. We're going to mess with the one from the battery cable, from the positive of the battery cable, and this trigger wire from the key. Unplug the small wire, pull it off to the side, and to test the starter, we need to send positive power to this pin. The key would normally do that for us. So we're going to jump from the 12-volt positive battery wire here to this pin, and if the starter turns over, that means the starter works. If the starter's not turning when you hit the key, you may have a bad relay, you may have a bad ignition switch, but this at least tells you if the starter is working. So it works. Starter works. So if you had one that wasn't starting, it's not going to be the starter if your starter does that.